Ahead of the holiday weekend, Live with Kelly and Mark just released a special Mother's Day episode with viewers. However, after an altercation with a visitor during the event, Consuelos found himself in hot water. Some fans were also reminded of a previous incident on the show where Consuelos got into trouble. Mothers were being honored on Live with Kelly and Mark before their special day. Consuelos joined Kelly Ripa on Live with Kelly and Mark as a regular co-host in 2023. The couple famously met as co-stars on All My Children and have been married since 1996. They had 3 kids together as well. The Stump Mark Competitor is one of the show's most notable segments. During their conversation, contestants provide Consuelos 2 personal statements. Consuelos must determine which of the 2 statements is true and which is untrue. A few days before Mother's Day, Live with Kelly and Mark just aired a Mother's Day special on Friday. Already, Consuelos made light of the game's theme in the Daily Stump Mark section. "All right, so gentlemen, so I have to beat a mum today," Consuelos said to an off-screen producer. "If you rob this deserving mom of a mug and a t-shirt on Mother's Day, you're pretty much a monster," Ripa cautioned her husband before the game began. Laura Mallon called in as the contestant for the day. According to her initial account, both she and her sister-in-law had children on their birthdays. She went on to say that their mother's birthday was the day that she and her twin brother were born. Mark Consuelos had previously encountered issues regarding the Stump Mark segment. Consuelos pondered for a moment before determining that the first remark was the correct one. He was pleased, but Mallon would not receive a Mother's Day-themed prize as a result. "Are you getting booed?" Mallon then inquired. This turned out to be accurate. But Consuelos promised, "You know what? I don't give a damn. I've returned. It's a game." During the trivia round, Mallon had another opportunity to win a reward on the show, but she also lost this game. Consuelos has previously had difficulties as a result of the Stump Mark portion. According to People, he faced up against Joe DeLorme, a firefighter from New Jersey, back in March 2024. Similar to the most recent Mother's Day special, Ripa warned her husband. She revealed at the time, "Let me just say this. Right now, I'm going to say something. You are a monster, sir, if you take this mug and t-shirt away from Joe." The audience jeered DeLorme after Consuelos accurately predicted which of the statements was true, costing him a prize. "How the audience has turned on you," Ripa teased. "Did you watch the Mother's Day special on Live with Kelly and Mark? How did you feel about this piece about Stump Mark?" For the most recent TV and celebrity news, be sure to return to TV show's Ace. It was supposed to be a typical Tuesday morning on Live with Kelly and Mark. Light banter, morning coffee, maybe a celebrity guest, or a quirky cooking demo. But what unfolded on live TV had the audience gasping, social media ablaze, and Mark Consuelos firmly in the hot seat. The game that went too far. The drama all began with one of the show's popular segments, Morning Mayhem Trivia, where a lucky audience member or a call-in viewer gets the chance to win a prize by answering a pop culture question. Tuesday's guest was a single mother from New Jersey named Tanya Wallace, who had come to the studio with dreams of seeing Kelly Ripa in person and possibly winning a little something extra to help her 3 kids prepare for back to school. Dressed in a bright sunflower yellow blouse and clutching her lucky rabbit's foot, Tanya looked hopeful when her name was called. "I never win anything," she exclaimed as she jogged to the stage, visibly emotional. "This is just the best day ever." The audience applauded. Kelly gave her a warm hug. Even Mark cracked his signature smirk and offered a high five. But things took a surprising turn when the prize wheel landed on a special Mark's Match bonus round. The rules. Mark would draw 2 envelopes, one with a trivia question and the other with a mystery twist. The player could choose to accept the twist blindly or stick with the original question. Tanya chose the twist. "I'm feeling brave," she laughed. Big mistake. The twist that tanked. Mark ripped open the second envelope dramatically. "Well, it says here, Mark can steal your prize if he answers the trivia question faster than you." The audience chuckled nervously. Kelly visibly raised an eyebrow. "Wait, what?" she said, leaning over to reread the card. Mark shrugged with a boyish grin. "Hey, I don't make the rules. Let's play." The trivia question. What animated movie features the character Olaf? Before Tanya could get the word out, Mark practically shouted, "Frozen." A buzzer went off. Confetti rained from the ceiling. But it wasn't for Tanya, it was for Mark. And just like that, he was handed a crisp envelope containing a $500 gift card and a family weekend trip to a water park resort in the Poconos. The camera cut to Tanya, who looked like someone had just popped her balloon and her dream. "Wait, he actually took it," she said quietly, the smile fading from her face. Kelly, clearly uncomfortable, tried to interject. "Well, maybe we can bend the rules a little here." But Mark was already doing a victory dance, waving the prize envelope over his head. "A deal's a deal," he laughed, pointing at the audience. "You saw it, folks. I was faster." The audience was silent at first. Then came a few awkward claps, then murmurs, and then boos. Social media firestorm. Within minutes, #Mark stole from a mom was trending on Twitter. "Did we just watch Mark Consuelos rob a single mom on live TV?" One user tweeted. "This isn't Survivor, Mark. Give the lady her prize," another posted. One viral TikTok dubbed over the moment with dramatic reality show music and a caption, "The villain edit." Clips circulated of Tanya blinking back tears as Kelly whispered something into her ear and gave her a side hug, while Mark obliviously strutted to the band. By noon, public opinion had turned firmly against the usually charming co-host. Even fans who adored Mark and Kelly as a power couple called this cringeworthy, tone-deaf, and a PR disaster. Backstage fallout. According to a production insider, the twist card was part of a new batch of surprise challenge scripts introduced by a junior producer hoping to spice things up. Mark was never supposed to actually keep the prize, the source said. It was meant to be playful. But Mark, ever the competitor, played it straight. And by the time Kelly tried to fix things live on air, it was too late. People thought it was scripted cruelty, the insider added. And honestly, it kind of was. Backstage, Mark reportedly brushed off the incident, joking with crew members, "Hey, I won fair and square. Maybe I'll take Kelly and the kids to the water park." That didn't help. Kelly, meanwhile, was said to be furious. She kept saying, "She's a mom." That was her moment, the same insider revealed. A mid-show redemption attempt. In the second half of the broadcast, Kelly tried to salvage the situation, with Tanya still sitting in the front row, arms crossed and lips pursed. Kelly went off script. "I think we need to fix something here," she said, turning to the camera. "Because sometimes in live television, things go sideways." Mark, sensing the shift, stepped forward. "You're right," he said, voice suddenly solemn. "Tanya, I got caught up in the game. I didn't mean to ruin your moment." The audience gave a scattered clap. Mark pulled the prize envelope from his blazer pocket and walked down to Tanya, handing it to her personally. "This trip belongs to you and your family," he said. "And I hope your kids make some amazing memories. I'm really sorry." Tanya nodded politely, though she didn't exactly beam. Kelly hugged her again, this time tighter. The segment ended with the house band playing a somber version of Let It Go. Public relations aftermath. Despite the live apology, the damage had been done. ABC released a statement the next morning saying, "The Live with Kelly and Mark team deeply values our guests and fans. We regret the misunderstanding and have reviewed the game segment structure to ensure future moments reflect our values." Producers confirmed that Tanya not only kept the original prize, but was also gifted a year's worth of groceries and a back-to-school shopping spree for her children. Mark Consuelos issued a follow-up apology on Instagram with the caption, "Lesson learned. Never play games before your coffee. Tanya, enjoy every second with your family. Still, trust broken." While many fans accepted the apology, others weren't ready to move on. He showed his true colors, one commenter wrote. Cute apology, but we saw the glee in his face when he won, another posted. Even some audience members who were there in person said they were stunned. It felt so out of character, one recalled, but also very real. For a show built on feel-good moments and couple chemistry, Tuesday's episode will go down in history, not for laughter or celebrity gossip, but for the moment Mark Consuelos robbed a mom on live television.